Hi, it's Antoine from Resource Education. Today, I'm going to share with you some routines to foster student creativity. Honestly, in the past couple of weeks, even months, honestly, I've got a lot of comments and even compliments about how we use humor, creativity in our activities, in our sessions with our learners. And it's true that Tom and I rely a lot on that in our activities, but not just. All the activities we create, the atmosphere, the challenges we bring to the classroom, to the sessions, do not and should not just rely on the energy and the input or the creativity of us, teachers, educators, coaches. To do that, I highly recommend you implement routines because, let's face it, creativity can be overwhelming. If you just imagine a long white wall where it's possible to paint, of course a professional artist will get into it very quickly. But a random person from the street at first might not really know what to do and from which end to start, what to think. It might be useful to set a little frame, and that is exactly what we do with routines in sessions. Now, let me give you some concrete examples. These routines should be inspired by both you and the learners. It's in the interest of the learners, so get them to inspire their own routines. Let me give you some examples of routines. I have Black Comedy Day. I have Sarcasm Day. I have Overly Polite Day. These are days when the learners know in which direction to launch their creativity. It's a lot of fun. Black Comedy Day, you can start that by simply humming or whistling the Addams Family tune. Sarcasm Day, to me, big fan of Friends, it's all about Chandler Bing, for example, and his intonation in the way he speaks. Overly Polite Day, we're always imagining that we're at Buckingham Palace speaking with the Queen. It's great fun. So let me give you an even more concrete example, because yesterday I had a long day with lots and lots of teens, 2 teens groups, and individuals, of course. And with the teens, there's one particular day they absolutely love that we did yesterday. It's Black Comedy Day. They really, really get into that. Black Comedy Day, well, they can go as far as they like. So, for example, we'll start with a simple example, and that's up to them. They started with the idea of kill Voldemort. Sorry, Voldy. I mean, I'm a big Harry Potter fan, and you are essential. You are essential to the Harry Potter story, but it's Black Comedy Day, so today we're gonna kill Voldemort. We brainstormed some ideas, different ways we could kill Voldemort. So we thought of stabbing Voldemort, shooting Voldemort, drowning him, torturing him, poisoning him. I can't remember all of them, strangling him. And all of the examples, whatever activity we did during that day, the teenagers knew that if they went into Black Comedy, everything was permitted. They would get even bonus points. You know, if you're using bonus points to put groups against each other or things like that, they'll get bonus points for how much laughter they get through their Black Comedy. One activity we did, for example, we did a King of the Mountain for first conditional. So King of the Mountain, you'll find that on Resource Education. It's very simple, both for online and offline lessons. It's just a mountain, and you go up the mountain, finishing the sentence. So you see, number 1, we have, before I go home. Number 2, he won't help you if. Number 3, if we have time, da-dee-dee-da-da. They needed to finish the sentences as quickly as possible, but only with Black Comedy. So it all was around killing Voldemort. It was loads of fun. Let me give you an example. Antoine, are you ready? Yes, I'm ready. Black Comedy Day. Okay, you ready? Number 1, before I go home, I'll stab Voldemort. He won't help you if you strangle Voldemort. If we have time, we'll shoot Voldemort. While I'm in class, I'll poison Voldemort. If my phone dies, I'll strangle Voldemort. I'll buy you a present if you kill Voldemort. If I drink a lot of coffee, If I drink a lot of coffee, I'll stab Voldemort. I'm going to retire when I kill Voldemort. If I see Anna, I'll poison Voldemort. My friend is going to be happy when we torture Voldemort. I won't go to the party if you stab Voldemort. I'll be happy if... and da-da-dee-da-da-da. We continued like that. It was loads of fun. The teams were so into it. And honestly, it was a Monday, so they were having, at the beginning, they were having a slow day. I could tell. When I came in, when I first saw them, I could tell, it's Teenager Monday. Life is so hard. Life is so difficult. I hesitated. I could have very well done a Sarcasm day, which they also love. Some Mondays with my teens, I'll do a Sarcasm day, and we blow everything out of proportion. Like Chandler Bing. It's loads of fun. But yesterday was Black Comedy Day. They had so much fun. They were so inspiring. They were so creative that really I felt like sharing this in this video. So find out what routines like this can really inspire your students. You will see that this will greatly foster their creativity. And make sure to have different routines, because if it's always Black Comedy Day, at one point it gets old. At one point it gets boring. It's very good to alternate all these different kind of days. I even have a Sheldon Cooper day. It's kind of a critical thinking day where the learners are free to question absolutely every tiny little detail of a sentence, and they have loads of fun with that. Could you pass me some water? Water? What is water exactly? What do you mean by water? And they have loads of fun with that. This is a great way to engage learners again into something useful, something that is very effective for them. You are engaging them in activities, in projects that do them much good. Plus, you're fostering their creativity, and little by little, they discover more and more. They're more and more creative. They're more and more confident, I would say, with their creativity, because everybody has creativity. Not everybody has the confidence to express it. So you're giving them that confidence. It's loads of fun. I highly recommend it. My routines, some of my routines, honestly, there are so many. Black Comedy Day, Sarcasm Day with Chandler Bing, Overly Polite Day with the Queen, Critical Thinking Day with Sheldon Cooper, things like that. Implement those routines. Have a little tell that clearly shows the learners at the beginning. For example, for Black Comedy, hum the Addams Family tune, and they wake up, they're like, oh, Antoine is humming Addams Family. Black Comedy Day! I had a great day. It was a bit of a difficult Monday. I mean, when teens are not in the mood, when it's Teen Monday Day, they can be difficult at times, but this completely changes the dynamic. And it requires very little from me. It is their creativity, it is their humor that is feeding the session. So there you have it. Those routines, to me, are a godsend for us coaches, teachers, educators. Implement those routines, you'll see it makes the world a difference. It was Antoine from Resource Education. Catch you very soon for more podcasts, more webinars on resource education, and get on Resource Education for all these types of activities, for drilling, building reflexes, those automatisms, so that students stop thinking about how to construct their sentences, and materials to develop soft skills, communication skills, so that students focus on what they want to say. Bye-bye for now. Catch you this weekend for a fantastic podcast with Glenn Standish.